For those of you that don't know me, hi, I'm Elena and I live, work and create all out of my tiny Art Deco apartment that I live in with my 2 cats. I've always dreamed of having my own space, and it feels surreal to say that at 26 I'm completely self-employed, creating my entire livelihood inside these small walls. That means shooting and editing content, running and packing orders for my small business, and of course making and glazing ceramics completely from scratch in what was once my tiny dining room. Having a workspace that is so tied to your living space definitely comes with its challenges, but right now I'm trying to enjoy the journey and make the most of this time in my life. Okay, we are dressed and ready to start the day, and now it's time to go to work. Time to go to the studio, guys. I have a long commute today. It's actually just right over there. My studio is connected to my bedroom, basically. Come with me. If we open these doors, these gorgeous French doors, because there's no windows in my bedroom, here we are in my studio, and I've got my ceramics drying shelves and my desk with Miffy sitting on it. Thank you, Miffy, that's so nice of you. I'm gonna need to go there. This is my commute to work. Lots of pros and cons to this, as you can imagine. It's a good and bad thing that you can hop out of bed and be straight into your workspace. Nevertheless, let's get the workday started. Spent longer than I thought I would on emails, etc. So we got to get the day started. It's 40 degrees today, so we're a bit limited with what we can actually do, because it's genuinely so hot in this space without air conditioning. It's usually fine, but when it's like 40 degrees for like 5 consecutive days, that's when it gets to be an issue. I'm starting my day off packing some orders for my angel print, which I always love doing. I painted these ones last night. I painted the little gold star on, so they are ready to go. You guys have seen me pack orders a million times, so sorry about that. Then we have some ceramics to do. Let me do that and then we'll check back in with you. Orders are packed, and I've just put in a huge print order for the start of the year because a few things have just sold out over the holidays and stuff. I've got my ceramics set up out. We're starting slow with the ceramics this year. I have some things that I already made that are almost ready to be fired, but I just want to add a little bit more of this pink glaze onto them, because I'm worried that I painted it on too thin. This is a new mug design that I'd love to release, and I've got I think 8 or 10 here. I did a few trial runs. This is what I'm hoping they're going to turn out like. You can see the pink is like really interesting, and they've got this speckled white glaze in between with the braided handle, and I want these to be called the gelato mug. So hopefully these turn out, but I'm just gonna add a little bit more pink glaze. I'm gonna drop them off today, and then that has cleared up my shelf behind me so I can get started making some more ceramics for the new year. But yeah, guys, it's getting really hot in my studio. I'm sorry if you can hear. I have a mini Muji fan, which actually does wonders. You guys saw I unboxed that in my last video. I actually have lots of mugs here that I need to sell in a sample sale. So I need to put together a little something ready for these to be on the website, because I want to get these out to people. I know people that missed out maybe, or people that can't afford the full price. They can get some mugs that have just like some little imperfections that I'll have discounted. Exciting times. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, we are back home after running those errands, and I have a little parcel to unbox with you guys. I'm trying to see if I can show you the label, but look who it's from. Guys, oh my god. I posted one book video and now I'm being sent some books to read, which is just so fun and so exciting. So yeah, this is from Penguin Random House, and I believe there's either 1 or 2 books in here. Let's open it up. I think the 2 books that they said that they were sending were really up my alley. Oh, New Year, new reads. I love that. All right, let's see what they've sent over here. It's a whole thing. It says, power up your new year with Penguin. Dear Elena, Happy New Year. We wish you the very best on your reading journey this year. Here's to new adventures on every page. Happy reading, Penguin Random House. There's a little mini 2025 calendar and a habit tracker. And guys, the 2 books that I've got here, first of all, this one, The Body Keeps the Score, which I've been meaning to read for a while, and you guys know I've been speaking to you about my therapy journey and how I've been feeling just recently. Wow, I feel like this has come at the perfect time. It's going to be challenging to read. I feel like it's going to hit close to home, but I feel like this, alongside actually going to therapy and some of the things I've learned about myself through going to therapy, I feel like this will be really, really useful. So I'm very excited, and I'll keep you guys updated on this. And the other book is so exciting too. I've seen this everywhere. It's Ikigai, Japanese Secret to a Long and Happy Life. You guys know I've traveled to Japan and I've absolutely loved it. And I really love their belief system around living the everyday, similar to the Italians and dolce far niente, all of that stuff. It's just a nice little reminder to enjoy the little everyday moments. And speaking of, I've just got reminded watching Moy's new video today that I need to watch Perfect Days. I've been meaning to watch that ever since it came out, ever since I heard about it, and I feel like it would be really, really good to watch it alongside reading this book. So wow, that is such a good haul. That's one of the best PR parcels I've ever received. I feel like now the longer I've been an influencer content creator, which I find so crazy to even say, the more appreciative I am of just these incredible brands seeing me for who I am online and recognizing that. And some of the stuff I get to unbox and share with you guys is just so special to me. As you would have seen with my Muji unboxing last time, like it just feels crazy. So thank you so much, Penguin. Okay, so I've had some lunch and now it's time to get back to work. Let me take you guys back into the studio, show you what we've got going on here. Basically, my second task of today is to organize some sample mugs that I need to put up for a sample sale. I have started to make just a little something that I'm going to scan in, post on Instagram stories. I have to photograph these and put them up on the website and create some assets for Instagram and everything. And that's what I'm going to be doing in here for the rest of the afternoon. It can get a little lonely being an artist working completely from home, and that's why I'm so grateful for the sponsor of today's video, Skillshare, for providing me and you with a huge community of like-minded creatives that have taken the time to share tips, tricks, inspiration, and information about the things they're so passionate about. From the comfort of my room, I can connect with thousands of creative classes in countless categories. I've used Skillshare in the past to level up my journaling, to organize and grow my YouTube channel, and today I'm taking a class on how to better my hand building skills for making pottery at home. If you're a work from home creative that's craving this kind of community learning, or just looking to delve deeper into that hobby you've always wanted to learn more about, then I'm happy to share that the first 500 people to click my link in the description will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. Happy learning, guys! All of this sample sale prep has taken longer than I expected, so here I am, it's another day. It is scorching hot again. Excuse my appearance, but like, I don't know, the hair needs to be up. I need to be wearing next to nothing because it is very, very sweaty in here. I still haven't started doing pottery yet. I still haven't started my ceramics, and that's stressing me out. Just been putting it off, but we got some good stuff done for the sample sale post, so I'm happy about that. And I'm trying to not be so hard on myself and revel in the slow process of it, because I can kind of get caught up in the rat race of producing items to be consumed and bought, when really what my practice is about is being creative, being artistic, and sharing my dreams with you guys, whether you can buy them or not. I want to be an artist, not simply create just for consumption. In saying all of this, I wanted to let you guys know as part of this video that I've restarted the Artist Way this year. You guys know I spoke about this last year because this is the reason that I quit my job and decided to become a creative full-time. That means I make money through my small business, Studio Sogni, and also now through content creation, which I never thought I would say that I would be able to live full-time off of those things. I truly achieved my dream, and now sitting here after achieving that dream, I'm feeling a bit lost. How do I keep it up? What do I do next? All of these doubts and questions that are coming into my head, and I just thought I need to go back to my girl Julia Cameron and read some of the things that she taught me last year that I might have forgotten. So this week I'm on week 3. Some good things in here. A little paragraph here on synchronicity, found really relevant to what I'm currently going through. She says, answered prayers are scary because they imply responsibility. You asked for it, now you've got it, what are you going to do? Answered prayers deliver us back to our own hand. This is not comfortable. I am not comfortable right now. I've gotten everything I've ever asked for, and I feel like I can't enjoy it. I think it's interesting doing this a second time after reading this first, following it, and then seeing the results from it, and now here I am. Reading it back is just, yeah, so incredible. She says here, first choose what you would do. The how usually falls into place of itself. I had no idea how I would get a manager, edit for YouTube, earn money online, and those are things I didn't have to have figured out. I just needed to know that I really, really wanted it, and here I am. So those are things that I'm realizing now, looking back, but I feel like this is the second stage in my journey. Now that I've gotten here and reached my goal, how do I maintain this? How do I just maintain being comfortable with being creative in my everyday? And again, like I mentioned before, not being caught up in the rat race of things, and especially social media. So before I do any more work, I have to take my poor little cat. Let me get her. This is my sweet girl Arwen, and she is 14 years old, or at least 14 years old. And yeah, she's getting a bit old. She's a little bit sick, if you guys remember. And this morning I've given her some sedatives because I have to take her to be groomed because she has stopped grooming herself for some reason, and it's summer and she's got a few mats, so she needs to get those sorted out. I feel so terrible, but I know she'll feel better after being groomed. This is her first time ever. So she's knocked out right now. The vet gave her some pills. So I'm gonna take her, and while she's being groomed, I'm gonna go to the cafe. Nina might join me. I've been a little bit worried and stressed about her. I'm going to bring this as well and do some of the exercises, and maybe I can feel better about getting back into ceramics and pottery in 2025 in my home studio. In this week's Artist Way essay, Julia Cameron talks of growth being an erratic forward movement. We're always taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back. And I suppose I already knew that growth and healing aren't linear, but it's nice to see that reminder on the page and have someone tell you that everything is going to be okay. This is how things go. Be gentle with yourself. If growth occurs in spurts, then last year for me was one huge spurt that I have a bit of whiplash from. I feel comforted by the reminder that this period of uncertainty and dormancy is necessary and normal, and I can't wait to bloom again. I think the hardest part about working from home is that it's so easy to get distracted just by odd jobs, things around the house like washing, cleaning, parcels, etc. And it's especially easy to get distracted when you're putting off something that you don't want to do or that you're nervous to do. And for me, that was starting ceramics. So what I had to do was trick myself and kind of sneak up on myself. I actually got started on making ceramics for the first time again in 2025 late last night without filming, kind of just a spur of the moment thing, 3, 2, 1, go. And here I am back in my overalls, back with my full ceramic setup in here. So I've been making some things today I thought I would show you guys, and then I thought I would show you guys just my ceramic setup at home. It's so rudimentary and messy, but it works for me because I'm just very lucky that I have a space to work in at all. Last month I've been working on some sketches in my journal of some new ideas for Studio Sony, my small business. This is one of them that I did a little mock-up of last night. That's what I started with. I found it was easier for me to start ceramics or pottery again when I was making something I was excited to make, not just things that are restocks for my shop. Just a little something for me to trial out. So it's these little espresso cups that have a shared plate, and they're inspired by this Bialetti 2-spout macchinetta or mocha pot. So I made 2 of them last night. I'm not sure about this size yet. I mean, ceramics do shrink a lot, so we'll see how that goes. These are going to be a good little test run. And today what I've been working on are my Latino mugs, which were my latest ceramic release. I love these, and you guys loved them so much. They're very special. They take a really long time to glaze because all of these stripes are taped off and then like glazed individually. So behind the camera I have just the bases ready. We have all of the handles that are ready to be attached to the bases like so. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Now I just thought I would show you guys my very rudimentary ceramic setup here. So you guys would know that this is my little makeshift cinder block drying shelf, which has now got all of the sample mugs that I'm selling this weekend online. But usually all of my greenware would dry here, and then my bisqueware before it's being glazed. And then my table turns into my workstation, so I always have a tablecloth on to protect the marble top, and then I do all of my ceramics on this thin sheet of plywood because you need like a porous material to be able to roll out your clay so it doesn't stick, and I just find these thin sheets of plywood work really, really well. On the bench I have all of my tools. They're actually down here on a stool because I don't have much counter space. They're just in this little crate, and then I just have a small bowl of water. But that is me in this studio. It's getting quite hot in here, but I'm gonna spend the rest of the day attaching the handles to these, and I might make one more slab mug and show you guys. I have 5 currently, and if I can make 6 today, that will be a good first start. I've always found clay to be the most fascinating medium, a material that comes from the earth, can be molded and manipulated by human hands and cooked in an inferno to be completely transformed. Clay forms can and have lasted for millennia. The oldest known pottery dates back 20,000 years. And it's this complete transformation of state from something so transitory, so ephemeral, to a solid structure irrevocably bound by fire. This is the reason I fell head over heels with this ancient art form. I love the idea that the things I make here in my tiny home studio, inspired by my culture and personal history, could go on to be a part of yours. That one of these mugs I made on one sunny February afternoon could go on to be your favourite. One that becomes part of your daily ritual, a comfort you reach for on countless days over a lifetime. And maybe it could be passed on to the next generation, carrying with it not only the imprints of my hands, but also a life's worth of memories. As you can tell, objects make me sentimental. Clay makes me sentimental. And this is a love story that is forever evolving, challenging, and teaching me. We've made it to the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I just wanted to end this video giving you a little bit of an update on my cat Arwen, because I realized I spoke about her and then I never gave you an update, and I feel like some people are going to ask, and I don't want to leave you guys hanging. She is all good. She's all fine. I feel like her haircut has made her so much happier, so much freer. I was really, really worried about her, but she actually looks pretty stylish. I hope she will start grooming herself again. I've already noticed that she's started grooming herself a little bit more now, so hopefully she just needed a reset, just needed a haircut. Yeah, she has been going to the vet, she has been taking medication, so I'm doing all that I can for her. I think she's just old, and that's a really, really sad fact. I love her so much. She's been with me through so much. Don't want to think about that or talk about that too much. But this has proved to be a lovely, artistically healing few days. Last night I had my sample sale. It went very well. It sold out very quickly. I'm so sorry to any of you who missed out. I cannot believe the amount of people that have been on my website. It's kind of nerve-wracking, but also really, really exciting for future drops, hopefully. So I'm excited to keep working on my ceramics. And also for you guys here on YouTube, I just wanted to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being here. I see each and every one of your comments. I reply to every single one that I can. They truly mean the world to me. I feel like this community is so supportive, is so understanding, and I feel like you guys see me in a way that no one else does on any other of my platforms. So I think that's really, really special. And if you're new here, I would love for you to subscribe, to stick around, because this is one of my lifelong dreams and my number one dream in 2025, to get this channel to 50,000 subscribers. I know that sounds like such a big, I don't know, it sounds like a long way away, but that's my dream. I'm just putting it out there. I'd love to have you guys here along with me on the journey. That's all from me. I'll see you guys in another video soon. Love you. Bye.